Hi everyone, welcome to B2B Telemarketing, and in this video we're going to talk about objection handling. Have you heard about objection handling before? Everyone struggles with objection handling. Well, if you've ever wondered how to get past the dreaded not interested from decision makers when you're making sales or telemarketing calls, or even in day-to-day life situations, then you've come to the right place.
Are you the type of person who just wants to hang up the phone, or do you like a challenge and want to improve your skills and get results? Keep watching and we'll show you 6 easy steps of how to objection handle efficiently, turning those not interested around so you can win more opportunities and turn your day into a success. Before we get started, subscribe and click the notifications icon and you'll get alerts to our new videos. So what is objection handling? Have you been on a telephone call and you're mid-flow with your sales pitch and the person tells you that they are not interested? Well, as it sounds, objection handling is a way of keeping control of your phone call and handling the objection in order to gain the agreement of the person and their interest rather than losing opportunities. So like we mentioned before, there are 6 main steps to objection handling. One of the main ones is understanding why the person is saying that they are not interested in the first place. Is it because they have a supplier in place already? Is it because the timing is not right? Is it just because they've had a bad day? So the first part of objection handling is discovery, the why, finding out pain points. So the best way to do this is just to ask the person outright as soon as they say not interested, always using open questions because they lead to people opening up more. So when asking questions, always begin with either who, what, where, when, why, which or how. As an example, what is it you're specifically not interested in, or why are you not interested? Make sure at this point your ears are pinned to the conversation, and if you have a good memory you can just make a mental note of what the person says, or failing this, just jot down the answer until you've had more practice. So now we know the reason why the person is telling us they are not interested, we can move on to the next part, which is acknowledging, emphasising, relating to what the person mentioned. So as an example, I appreciate or I understand that you are happy with your current supplier, and a lot of our clients felt the same way before we contacted them. It's important to do this part, as without acknowledging the objection, you show a lack of interest in what they are saying and you cannot move on. The next part, which is giving appropriate benefits relevant to the situation. So using the example again, I appreciate or I understand that you are happy with your current supplier, and a lot of our clients felt the same way before we contacted them. However, if we could not only save your company money but also make your job much easier, notice we use however to bridge the conversation. The next part, which is gaining agreement with the all-important statement question. So just adding to the example, that would be worth looking into, wouldn't it? We use a statement question to ensure we get a yes answer. Make sure you wait for the answer. If you do not gain the agreement of the person, then it is recommended that you objection handle again. 1 more time, 2 times altogether maximum. Do not alienate the person, don't be pushy, do not objection handle more than 2 times, just agree to call them back at a later date. However, if you do gain the agreement and they are now interested, then you can move on to the last part, which is the close. This will of course depend on what you were trying to achieve. Are you trying to sell a product, a service, or looking for leads or face-to-face appointments? One of the best closes is the alternative close. The idea behind the alternative close is that you are naturally moving them on from the question of whether they're interested and moving towards your end goal. For example, if you are looking to book a face-to-face appointment, excellent. So what I would like to suggest is that my colleague comes along to meet with yourself on either Tuesday the 23rd of June or Thursday the 25th, which is best for you. Remember the silence at the end. Do not talk yourself out of the sale or appointment. So there we go, there's the full process. We hope that gives you a good idea of how to objection handle and win more opportunities. To give you a better idea of how this would sound, I appreciate that you are happy with your current supplier. A lot of other clients feel the same way before we contacted them. However, if we can offer you the same level of service but save you money, it's got to be worth looking at, hasn't it? You could even go one step further by planning for different objection outcomes by being organised and printing some out. So that way they are available and ready to read out.
So we hope that helps. If you take a look under the video, in the description we've included a free template of the process. So you can just print it out and give it a try and see how it works for you. And by all means let us know how you get on in the comments. If you're looking to outsource training for your team, then by all means get in touch. All of our details are in the description, so just quote KMB ROI 2019. We have dedicated trainers who will tailor training to your specific requirements. You can also download the company brochure in the description and see which other services would benefit your company. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Comment if you have any questions. Subscribe for more training episodes and share far and wide. Thanks for watching.